Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Voice of the Cards. Now that depressing island's over, let's get to the next one.
Fight him off.
Oh, come on.
You approach the remains of a ship afloat as you do. Laddie pulls something up. Most of the ink is smeared by seawater, but one page is still legible. On that same page, deciding that shipwrecked treasure may be worth finding, you slip the voyage log into your bag. Nope. Stop right there. You can't cross reef cards.
Hoo boy. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't know what it is, but there's just... You spot something blown into the sky from a whale's spout. It looks like it might fall this way, but it's hard to make out with the sun behind it. You hurriedly draw your sword and strike the fall. It was a monster. It immediately dives back into the sea and swings away, leaving behind a scattering of coins.
Did I make it? Is this it?
Your journey across the
Oh.
sea has taken you to the West Isle.
Thank goodness.
On the West Isle, you will hear the tale of a maiden in red. Very well then, prepare to go ashore. The West Isle's parched, russet-colored expanse greets you. The bones of weaker travelers strewn about it, as both welcome and warning. You dock your ship at the pier and set foot ashore. Laddie takes a deep bow in the direction of the Bon Bon, as if thanking it for safely delivering everyone to land. You consult your navigation map once more to confirm your location, and resolve to head through the gorge toward Hero's Dominion.
It's a big tough dude. Oh, let's see how this goes. Yes, poke him with a few little needles.
Laddie appears to have found something on the roadside. You look where inside the pouch is a simple but beautiful necklace. Laddie's eyes light up at the sight of it. You gently place the necklace around Laddie's neck. Though she initially looks confused, when you say, "It looks nice on you," her cheeks flush slightly and she smiles.
Thunder! Darn it, it was blue. I thought it'd be weak to it.
Fortune favors the bold. a thief appears. The brigand points at Laddie's simple necklace and yells, "Give that back." He continues, insisting in a rather courteous tone. That necklace, as the thief would have you believe, he pilfered the bauble from the shop and then dropped it in the midst of his. He grabs for it and tries to wrench it off Laddie's throat. You've no choice but to fight to defend your ally.
Eh.
You look down at the thief, splayed flat on the ground, and say a few words of admonishment. If you take anything away from this, let it be that you should stop plying the pilfering trade. The brigand seems to regret what he's done and cries back, "Please listen. I want to return the stolen necklace to the shop I took." Honeyed words alone will not let you trust this wayward larcener. You choose not to hand over the necklace. However, the thief does not give up. Practically bawling at this point, he makes a tear-filled appeal.
No.
"I just want to make up for the wrongs I've done."
I said no.
You believe the thief's tears of regret are genuine, so you take the simple necklace from Laddie and hand it over. The thief bows his head deeply, and then heads. You happen to look down and spot a dingy charm on the ground. It seems the thief dropped it as he left. On the back of the charm is a child's writing. "Daddy, kind of prone to dropping things, isn't he?" you utter, somewhat flabbergasted, as you slip the charm into your pack.
Where is this town? I'm gonna die out here. Ooh, that's a good roll.
Good work. make your way through the gorge. Its walls of russet stone towering unnerved. You steal only brief glances at them as you charge ahead. But you notice no one says a word for quite some time. Isn't that the Dominion? Lack chirps from its resting place in Laddie's hood, breaking the silence. Indeed, the gorge gives way to a large base. Laddie wipes the sweat from her brow and shuffles toward a nearby rock to sit down. Stop! That's a monster, you shout. Too late to prevent it from attacking poor Laddie. In one swift blow, a wild-eyed boy strikes the monster down. You all right? He barks, turning to Laddie. Unfortunately, it seems the enemy was not alone. More of them appear behind you, closing in fast. A man's voice emerges from the helmet and suit of armor before you. Those worthy of being Maiden must never let their guard down, Lavia, it chides. I know, Gladio. What luck. It appears you bumped into the Crimson Maiden completely by chance. Which would make this Gladio fellow, in all the armor, the Crimson Attendant. This is all terribly convenient. You thank the duo for saving Laddie, and explain that you will have need of the Maiden's relic. The Crimson Maiden appears startled by your sudden request. Apparently, a foul beast the Dominion uses for blood sport has escaped, and it has fallen to the Crimson Maiden to recapture it. Unwilling to let these two out of your sight after such a fortuitous meeting, you agree to help them track the beast down. Fortune favors the bold.
Fire stuff, huh? Neat.
Fortune favors the... You did great. And fight.
I want to see what their special move is, but I guess I forgot to equip it. Oh, come on. Makes sense since he's a mushroom. It's right there. I just want to open the menu. I never use sharpness.
You find a beast lurking in the shadows of the valley. It glares at you. Seems you're not getting out of this without a fight. Don't hold back.
Almost killed them all.
Your stance keeps slipping. Gladio hisses at Levia as soon as the final blow's been struck. Sorry, Levia shoots back and resumes scanning the area for monsters.
Maybe it's this one.
You find a beast huddled in a small burrow in the... Nevertheless, it is not happy to have an intruder in its home and attacks. The party readies for battle. And fight.
Whew!
Teamwork makes the dream work. Ouch. Magnificent.
Yes, very much so. No, not bye. Not bye. Let's see. I'm still hurt pretty bad, so I'm gonna head to the inn.
The innkeeper, she then informs you that strong warriors such as yourself get to rent rooms free of charge. As you walk away, you're fairly certain you hear her bitterly complaining that she's yet to win a single match and that her business is doomed. The party leaves the inn feeling rested. I'm gonna apprentice with the attendant, the man boasts. He drops to the ground and manages a mere 5 push-ups before collapsing in exhaustion. You stepped on my foot, the man says, squaring up to you mere inches from your face. You apologize profusely, hoping to avoid any trouble. "Ah, we were supposed to duke it out," he says, clearly disappointed. The man stands stock still, silently praying over those whose lives were lost in the arena this day. Apparently, battles with captured monsters in the arena are quite the spectacle. There is one ferocious beast, she explains, that has vanquished every warrior to have challenged it. Watch yourself. Folks around here will use any excuse to start a fight, the woman warns you. You can't help but notice the glint of a knife in her belt. To hear this man tell it, the last maiden was a proper hero of war. Compared to her, well, he trails off as a heavy sigh of disapproval forces its way out of him. The woman's eyes dart between you as she scripts. She who controls the information controls the fight, she says, before asking how powerful you are.
None of your business.
Upon entering the shop, Laddie looks surprised and points at something. The owner explains that this necklace had been stolen, but then, wonder of wonders, the very miscreant who made off with it, laid suddenly from the back of the shop. Said miscreant, evidently, the owner took a shine to the honest thief, and you remove the dingy charm from your pack and hand it to the man. Taking it in hand, he is so overcome with joy that he begins to weep. He grips the cherished charm tightly, explaining, the shop owner proffers something to you, calling it a thank you for helping him meet a man with such an honest heart.
Okay. Now, if we're all rested up, let's go see if we can find that monster. Surely it's not a little goblin.
You find a beast and immediately raise your sword to it. But upon further inspection, it looks like a falling rock. It's dead, Lavia says flatly. Lack and Laddie suddenly exhale, hands pressed to their chests in relief. Gladio, sensing an imminent threat, tells the clanking of heavy chains precedes the appearance of a massive beast. Blood drips from the iron hammers clutched in its fists. The party grips their own weapons ever tighter, fighting their own looming sense of fear.
I already killed one of them. Of course, you didn't have that much health.
Fight him off.
Whoa. Higher than a 5. Ah! Come on, please be higher than a 5. Yes! Ooh, that's a good one. Oh.
The Maiden launches one last attack as his attendant strikes the beast with the Black and Laddie break out into a round of applause, which Lavia greets with a smile and a playful swipe of. He binds the beast in chains, hoists it up with one hand, and carries it back toward the Dominion. You never did get to ask about the Maiden's relic in the end. You follow them back to Hero's Dominion in hopes of rectifying that oversight. Hero's Dominion. A place so renowned, stories of it reached you. Lavia informs you that the Dominion attracts all manner of warriors. There are even more than usual, he says, thanks to the tournament that's due to begin soon. The party makes their way to the arena, eager to return the captured monster to its cage. We need the money. The kids have to eat, the woman says to herself, seeming ready to put her life on the line to win. The man eagerly awaits his turn in the ring. My quarrel is not with humans, he says gravely. You take that to mean he'll only be fighting monsters. No, I forgot my salve. The man yells. A sudden calm washes over him. Oh, wait. There was a merchant back in the vestibule. What an emotional ride this man's life must be. Gladio drops the monster in front of the reception desk with a wet, meaty thud. I felt it, Lavia says with I expected nothing less, the man behind the desk says with a hearty laugh. It quickly becomes clear, however, that this compliment was intended for Gladio. Lavia chafes, but at least the beast has been returned. The party makes its way back out of the arena. What's a runt like you come to the arena for? The warriors sneer in Lavia's direction. His blood clearly boiling. Lavia spins around on a heel and raises his fist. Say that one more time, he shouts, fists raised and eyes locked. You can see they'll come to blows any second now. You reckon Lavia's no match for his opponent and decide to intervene on his behalf. You call out, and the warrior throws a flurry of fists your way. Thankfully, you anticipated this would happen and managed to dodge them cleanly. The warrior's meaty fist flies toward your abdomen. Your arm instantly meets it in the air, stifling the attack. Having successfully drawn him out far enough, you heave your fist into the warrior's face. Enough, Gladio barks by way of intervention. Despite picking the fight in the first place, the warriors show no interest in going up against the attendant. They slink off, complaining bitterly as they do so. By all accounts, Livia endures rather crude treatment, despite being a maiden. You snap out of your thoughts when Gladio turns and thanks you for aiding in the monster's capture. He tells Livia to show you to the inn, as if to suggest everyone could use a rest after that fight, and takes his leave.
All right. That is all the time I have for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.